So it's COP23, 2017. It's 2 years after Paris Agreement is signed. Of course, everybody was very excited that Paris Agreement is signed, and all the countries, of course, have been working on adopting NDCs, determined contributions. Now it's a real time at COP23 for action. So the main theme is, of course, how do we mainstream NDCs with the government and national policies. And it's not only government, it's also private sector, it's investors, financiers, all the non-state actors as well. Also, how do we make sure that NDCs and sustainable development goals are also integrated and aligned as well? Global Water Partnership has been very active the last few days in different events, of course including the main Water Day. So there was water was the main theme on the 10th, but not only water, but also agriculture, energy, other sectors as well, because these days it has to be very cross-cutting. So we contributed very actively to water and agriculture and water security event. Today I, for example, also contributed to Belt and Road Initiative. In Asia there are huge investments in infrastructure to be needed, but we have to make sure that all these infrastructures will be low carbon, climate resilience, and that water resources are not forgotten as well. You know, everybody wants more energy, more buildings, maybe greener, maybe low carbon infrastructures, but then somebody has to have a look whether there is enough water resources left. So it has to be all integrated and holistic. So one of the, of course, main contributions that GWP has been making at the country level is to help with working on the NDCs, of course through our flagship program VACTEB, also contributing to climate and development and water as well. And we've been using this example at some of the events to explain how one can unlock finances for water and adaptation, but using our VACTEB model, and that is working on governance, on capacity building, on project preparation. You know, you can't just leapfrog without doing a bit of pre-investment thinking how to make all this major development and infrastructure and other projects aligned with climate change. So, because at the country level, most of the governments, investors know how to do it brown, although there is a lot of excitement about Paris and going sort of changing trajectory. At the end of the day, in reality, it's a big challenge, day-to-day combat and battle to make things greener, and for us, GWP, more water secure as well. So I think there is a lot of excitement, but a lot of emphasis on day-to-day hard work on implementation.